Good morning, my friends. Happy Wednesday. Hello. So I couldn't decide what I wanted to paint this morning, so I'm going to need your help deciding. I have 3 options ready. Good morning, Patsy. Hi, Barb. Oh, look at everybody coming on here all at the same. Hi, Funky Artist. I love that name. Hi, Lori. Good morning, everyone. So I didn't know what to paint today. I couldn't decide. Some mornings it feels a little more obvious than others. But let me turn this around and show you some options. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning. Because I don't like to be on camera long anyway. So here. So why is this? Oh, it must be at the top. I don't know how I got, oh, that's the picture I painted of my dad. I have that looking over me here where I'm painting, and it's the first one here in my library. Okay, so what I got ready. So yesterday I never even painted that I was good. I posted that I was going to be painting because I had a heck of a crazy day. Hi, Laura. So this is the hellebore bud from my backyard. Or I could do these tulips. I can't remember if we did tulips last week. I'm a little tired. Or not. But I've been on a fun roll with painting those. Or yesterday I painted lemons and I did like all different colored background. So everybody say which one you think I should paint. They're very different. I couldn't even quite get my palette ready. I just couldn't decide what I felt like doing. I had a crazy day yesterday and had to get my phone fixed. Still don't even have mail on it. Michael said the oranges. Oh, they're lemons. Do they look orange? No, wait. Should I do that? That would be fun, right? Tulips, hellebore. Oh, I got one of each. Isn't that funny when you ask for... All right, I'm going to do this one, and then I can do the other 2 the next 2 weeks, right? Then I don't have to think about it. But this one will be fun because I did that crazy background and I loved it. Hellebores. I find a lot of times sometimes with my inspiring art or whatever groups, I'll do like one of those survey monkeys. And when I ask people's opinion, a lot of times I get like such almost, like if it's, 2 things, a 50-50 answer, which is tricky, but I want to do them all, so it's good. So why don't I do this one today, and then I'll do the other 2 the next 2 weeks. Unless something else crazy fun happens. All right, so I'm going to do the background. I'm going to keep it as spontaneous and crazy as I can. I keep pushing the envelope. I always say I feel at this time of the year, it's almost like I need to just kind of get totally crazy and just have fun and not be so focused on anything besides fun. All right, so I did it yesterday. It was square. Oh, let me pull this back. So I'm going to try and say what my thought process is. And I think I had pink and then yellow and then blue. And maybe I'll do that again. That was fun, right? All right, so I'll do the pink at the top. So I'm just doing my transparent layer. I'll do it a little bit of an angle. Yeah, play is so important. That's what I was thinking about when I woke up this morning. Then I'll do yellow. How this painting came... Nothing short of magic. Yeah, I don't know. In the middle it was a little ugly, but... it was fun. That inspired me to want to do it again. Actually, I was thinking about doing this really big. And I have the panel all prepped and ready to go. And my practical side of my brain said, you really should try this small first. Can I put the paint close? Yes, I sure can, Ellen. Thank you for reminding me of that. There. Is that better? I think that should be above the words. We'll see. If not, I can move it again. But I was thinking about doing it really big, and I thought, well, it really would make a lot of sense to paint it a few times small before I go big so that I'm kind of comfortable with it. I know where I'm going with it. Like, that's already fun, isn't it? Funny, thinking pink, yellow, red for this time. Big abstract. Yes, I know. I agree. Yeah, it's like kind of that feel of getting ready for spring. Although we were supposed to go on a family ski trip. Isabel has spring break. And we were going to go out to Seven Springs in Pennsylvania. And it ends up that it's not going to be a great weekend, so we're going to stay home. But we're going to go skiing by my daughter Emily's house instead. So it all worked out. And even if the skiing doesn't happen, whenever I have all my kids together, it's like my favorite thing in the world. When you have little kids, you can't imagine that. No, wait, let me see where that, there's my bottom. I'm just kind of marking where they are, so. There we go. That's all mapped out and ready. I'm going to do my pigment sticks a while. Love skiing. I don't love skiing. I don't like being cold. I think I don't like skiing because I did it when I had little kids. Skiing is on my bucket list. Have never done. Yeah, it's not easy, and I'm not very athletic. Like, I'm very cautious. I think if I had learned when I was younger, maybe I would like it more. But I'm happy to sit in the lodge. Like, I'm excited about that. Everyone can go skiing and they can leave me in the lodge for hours. And I've got I have to plan things coming up for Inspiring Art. I have to work on my France retreat. Getting ready for my workshop in Kennett Square. And I think I have 2 spots left. If anybody's on the fence, you can join us. It's going to be so much fun. And we're going to go out to dinner and paint all day. It's next Sunday and Monday, so it's coming up quick. So if anybody's thinking about it, I think there's 2 spots left. Last I checked. And yeah, my French retreat I've got to worry about. Caroline says, me too, I'm afraid of falling. The lodge sounds perfect, yes. And I love having time like that to myself. And it's almost better when I'm not at home, because at home there's so many things that I could get done. But if I'm in a lodge, all I can do is sit and think. I can read. I'm reading a really good book right now. I'll have to share it with you later. I can't remember what it's called right now. I was actually reading it this morning. I wish I couldn't get time off from work. Well, you're getting time off work to come to France, so there's that, right? Yes, I wish. Is anybody thinking about coming? Let me know if you have any questions about it. I think we're going to do a peony on the first day. This is the one in the workshop, Kennett Square. We're going to do a peony the first day and paint probably a bird on the second day. Unless I like to go with what everybody wants to do. So I'm there and we're diving in and everybody wants to do a flower the second day. That's fine with me, as long as it's not big opposing opinions or anything. But that rarely happens. I always feel like my groups of people that land in my universe are just easy and wonderful, and it's all fun. Good morning, Emily. Okay, so I'm cleaning off my palette. Now let me think about colors. So what I like to do is keep that background really crazy. And now I want to mix colors that are somewhat similar to what's in the reference image. So look how diverse the shadows are. Like, I photographed this on my back porch after market on Saturday, and the sun was coming in the back door. And look at how in the background, the shadow up in here, it's reflecting so much of the light of the lemons. So I put them on like a piece of foam core to photograph them, and they were like rolling around, and I had to cut the bottoms off. I was going to put like ticky-tack to keep them straight up and down, and because they were wet. Oh my gosh, what a project. I get these ideas, and then it takes me forever to figure out how to really do it. So anyway, I was saying the shadows here are much darker than they are up in here. I don't know if I'll keep it like that or not. Ellen, law of attraction does bring me fun, wonderful peeps. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, I posted I hit 60,000 followers on Instagram, which is like no big deal, whatever. But the amount of friends and wonderful opportunities I've gotten through that crazy journey is just amazing. Okay, so I need a shadow color. I need some yellows and the little pithy area. Is that what that is? Yellow. So it's not a lot of colors. So I think I can make it a palette of like, I'll add a little purple in there too, because after all, we're using yellow and complements play so well together. All right, let me turn this down here. Okay, so let's make the shadows kind of purplish, grayish. Thanks, Ellen. I don't know what that. These are some colors that I had out yesterday when I was painting. Maybe I should go really crazy and not even make the flowers, the shadows, but they have so much yellow in them, so maybe I need to. I don't know. I'm still thinking it through. I am talking to myself, aren't I? Hi, Stella from the Netherlands. All right, I'm gonna put a little brown in there to warm that up. And where it's really dark, maybe I'll put blue. Good morning. Hi, Rob. Thank you, Irma. Yeah, I remember years ago. It took years. Was it worth to get all those followers, whatever that is? But the friends that I've made, it was totally worth the effort. But it was sort of like the milestone that I always wanted to hit, and I'm there now, so now I don't have to work so hard at it, right? I think not. Okay, so I like that. That's not really, the color that's in the shadow area, but I like it, so I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, Bonnie, I'm going to paint something like those today. And just to see what happens, I do have that purple, but I'm going to add some yellow into it for how that kind of glows. I don't know what purple yellow is, but I love colors that you can't quite name. Like a purplish yellow shadow. And that really, wait, look, that's such a crazy color. So that's purple and Indian yellow. And look how not too far off that color is to what's in there. You would never think that to mix those together. Art influencer. Oh, and guess what other fun thing I'm getting to do? I think I'm going to do it. Someone reached out about doing Burke's sandals with my art on them. Like, how fun is that? I think that would be very fun because I love wearing Burke's. Emily said, I remember you used to only have 100 followers and didn't know how to work Instagram. You've come so far. And thank you for all your help, Emily. Oh my gosh. So yesterday, my phone broke. I don't know when it broke. It broke weeks ago, at the very beginning of the year. And I kept not wanting to go get it fixed because that's never fun. And I really broke it. And so I like that color too. I just kept my phone case on it because I thought if I took the phone case off, the whole thing would fall apart. And it pretty much did at the store. But then they had to give me a new phone. So I had to go to AT&T and have them kind of reboot it. Oh, it was such a project. Now I've got to load all the things and I have to load in. I had to reconnect to all my Instagram accounts, like the ones that I do for other people and the ones that I mine. And that made me think of it when Emily said that. I remember when I used to get logged out of Instagram and I'd have to ask my daughters how to get back in. Now I'm getting better at it, but not perfect. Get these fun colors. So I'm going to lighten that. I'm going to put white in there. When you put all those crazy colors in the background, they show through in the end, so you don't need to be so diverse with the colors that you put over top, I find. Kind of the simple and then those colors showing through are so fun. Love that. And now I just need a color for where the white that white is down in the front, like where the shadow stops. So I'm going to put a little bit more white out here. And a little bit of my Video Blue Extra Pale that I have sitting right here. So I want a little bit more white. Very cool white. All right, I love that palette. Okay, yep, I will post this to Instagram and maybe on my website if I get around to it. Okay. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, so that's all I'm going to use. That's a good palette for this. I'll pull this back up. And keep it up high like that. Can you guys see that okay? No, wait, let me. There. Is that good? Any greens in your reference? No. I don't think I'm going to do any greens. I don't know. I didn't put any greens in. Do you want greens in there? I love that bit of unexpected. I do have green. Oh, I do have greens in there from my pigment stick. That would count, right? All right, where do I start? Should I work on the shadows first? Maybe I'll use kind of the darker color and block in where some of the darker bits are. So it does look a little darker up in here. Should mark where the little inner area is. All right, maybe I'll work on my shadow. All right, so it's darker shadow here at the bottom. And this shadow is like right there. All right. So where's everybody listening from this morning, or watching? I guess you're watching more than listening. Sometimes I do love like flat colors. I don't do flats very often, like to block in just flat bits of color. Good morning, Danica. There's something kind of peaceful about that. I could try and keep these kind of blocked flat. Lake Worth, Florida. That's Terry. Michelle said Northern Ontario. Holly Doodles is in Connecticut. Michigan. Katy, Texas. Danica's in Hampton, Baltimore. I know that. Ohio. Pensacola, Florida. Arizona. Did I mix that middle purple? I don't remember, but I'm going to use it because I like it. When you do kind of spontaneous paintings like this, sometimes you can add stuff in just because you mix color and you love it. You can just put it in anyway, even if it's not in there. Elena's in New York. Port Orange, Florida. So many artists I know were just finished up the Coconut Grove art show down there in Florida. It looked wonderful. Someday maybe I'll make that trek. I don't know. Sounds a little tiring, but it would be fun, I'm sure. Okay, so this, you see a little bit of that I'm going to do a little bit of a transition color. Emily's in Bucks County. Are you working from home today, Emily? I always forget. It's already fun looking, isn't it? How would this be to go big? I think it would be super fun large. What's going to happen since I have the thing ready, although Wednesdays are in office. Oh, that's right. I knew that. You have to paint Emily's cow. There, I just got rid of that flatness of it that I wanted, so I'm going to go back in with this and flatten that. Okay, I'm going to put some of this that vows, Ellen. What did I miss? Oh, that cow's been a long time coming. It has been a long time coming. Don't bring that up in front of Emily. I want to paint it. I just keep being like feeling like I'm not keeping up. It'll happen. She knows. Have you seen the Greshvenkos? The husband does abstract underneath the wife's paintings. Ooh, isn't that a fun idea? Then I could mix that whole thing of doing acrylics, and that would be really fun. I love that idea. What do you think? Is that shadow too crazy like that? I sort of like it. I might need to add a little bit more transition so that it blends up in here. Why don't I do it? It's a little darker in here. Maybe I need to transition down. Maybe I need to add a little bit of this color down in here. Yeah, that might have helped a little bit. But when you squint your eyes, well, yeah, it's working. I don't know. It seems a little crazy, but I'm going to leave it like that. And then there's also this little white right in there. I don't know how important it is, but it gives it a little definition. Yes, you can paint oil over acrylic, sure, because acrylic dries like it dries completely, so you can put oil over top. The reason you can't put acrylic over oil is because oil takes so long to dry that if you put acrylic over top, then the oil will never dry. I mean, I guess maybe you could if like a painting dried for like 2 years or something, but still I don't think so. Oh, a great beach towel or a fun phone case, Michael. I would make a really fun beach towel. I love that idea. So I have some of my artwork. There's a link in my bio here, but I have some of my artwork posted up on Society 6 where you can get like beach towels and phone case. That's where I get all my phone cases. But anyone can do it. So like if you guys paint something and you love it and you want to have a phone case of your own art, you just go in there and set up an account and you can get those things made because it's all print on demand. The water in the acrylic resists the oil. Oh, Ellen, I didn't know that. That makes sense. Just went to clean my paintbrush off with my paper towel and got it in my hand instead because I wasn't looking. That's fun. Which account? Irma said, which account? I don't know what you were asking. The Society 6, do you mean? Or which, like you can go to mine through this link in my bio here on Instagram. But like you can't look me up on Instagram because I don't have enough, like you have to have a significant amount of followers for me to come up on a search in there. I don't really do anything with it except make phone cases and beach towels that are so cool. All right. Okay, now I can go. Gosh. I think I'll do a little bit of this before I do the white. I want to let that pink show through. That's so fun. It is wildly fun. Where can we get our artwork on a phone case? Oh, Irma, it's called Society 6. It's like a print-on-demand company. I've been such a fan of like rainbow colors all of my life. I guess it's just really being a fan of color. Good morning, Allie. How are you? It's a little darker in here. Just basically kind of looking at the values, but really it's pretty flat looking. Is Priya watching? I said, how did you decide on the cookies you want to paint in your background and the diagonal design? How did I decide the colors that I wanted to paint in my background? How did I decide that? I think I decided it by thinking about putting purple in there since it's the complement of yellow. So there was a little bit of a practical decision. And I'd give more thought to things sometimes, but I'm trying to keep it very spontaneous. So in some ways it makes it harder. In other ways it takes all the pressure off because who knows what will happen here. Maybe I will make this one a phone case. I do need to make a new phone case in Society 6. Super cool. Yeah, so I've been painting large a lot because I need lots of paintings for my upcoming art shows. Thanks, Dennis. What do you think? I want to keep adding in like these little, I don't even know what these slice bits are, but I want to keep that spontaneity in there too, more than I even normally do. Like I love those colors showing through. It's pretty magical. Think about where my kind of darker areas are. This is darker up in here. Anita said, I bought one of your phone cases and some pillows. They're lovely. Yes, everything's so well made too. The beach towels are, I would have to say, probably the best beach towels I've ever bought. And I like nice things, so I'm super happy with the quality of what Society 6 does. Oh, good, Terry. Yeah, it's really fun to be able to do that. And it's great to, like, if you put your own artwork on something, to give it as gifts to people too. Makes it very special. I don't know if I need too much more happening, but now I have to do the white. Oh, I want to look at the middle a little bit. I had the peony case on my old phone. Now my daughter has it. We love it. Oh, good. Yeah, this definitely needs to be a phone case because the colors are beyond fun. All right, this right in here looks like it's glowing a bit, so I'm going to add a little bit of kind of got that pithy color. All right, now I can put the lights in here. Is that where you get your printed aprons? No, Carol Ann, that's been a little bit more of a challenging sourcing. I think, though, I just bought them for the Square Pear event, and I think I got them through a website called Zazzle. I can double check. I'll see you on Thursday, and if you look and that's not it, I can double check. But I think that's where I got them this time. It's hard to find aprons where the image is printed over the whole thing. Like a lot of them, they want to just print in the center. And that's no fun. Oh, remind me, I can show you the ones I just got when you're here. Carol Ann and I are gonna try some plein air painting on Thursday. I need to do that a little bit more before I go to France. Barb said me too, yes. All of us need to practice. You really don't need to because we're going to get plenty of practice in France. There's no pressure. It's going to be all fun. That's what art should be. No stress. All right, what else do I need to do? I can do a few of these little details where it goes in. There's also print-on-demand company Gooten that, let me write that down. Gooten, Gooten. Oops, we do have a pen over here. A pink Posca pen. I love these Posca. Gooten. I love these Posca pens. They're so much fun. I don't know how I live my life without them. I'm giving that a little bit of a dark bit underneath there just to make it pop a little bit more. Okay. See anything I missed? Anything I need to add? I don't want to push it too much because then I'll lose some of that magic. I could do a little bit of my that blue that I mixed for down here. I could just do a few little bits for the little highlights where the light's hitting. And I could put a little bit of that color up in the pith area. I don't know if that's the right term. Like in here. Did you paint the seeds? Well, I did kind of hint at that right there. I could just do this little bit. My brush is a little large to do that. I've been trying to wipe brushes with a paper towel like you do to save on washing a lot of paint brushes. Do you have a lot of paint on the brush to wash off when you're done? I do. I use a lot of paper. So I just, see how dirty? I just keep moving it around and cleaning off. And this whole painting I did with this one brush, so I don't have a lot of cleanup in that regard. Is that, I don't know if I answered your question. I try not to use a lot of brushes, but when I paint large, I use a lot of brushes, and it's a lot to clean up. And I procrastinate it. I don't like doing that. It's super boring. I always say the older I get, the less I can focus on doing boring things. All right, do I need to do anything else with it? I kind of love the way it looks. I think if I push it too much, it's going to start to get less spontaneous looking. I love the spontaneity. Oops. Or did I miss anything? I got a little bit of purple in there. I love the bright green and how it pops. Me too. I love how spontaneous it is. Let's get a couple little bits of highlights, and then I think I might call it a day, because got to stop before you take it too far. It's part of the trick. How about signing and then giving us a tour around my studio? Well, my studio is not a pretty place. So I lost my my Kemper wipeout tool. I have no idea where it went. So I have this crazy little spatula that I found, and that's how I'm signing my paintings right now. I think I'll do it over here. And it works just fine, but it's not as thin. So I've got to get one before I teach. You want to see I don't know. It's a mess. Well, I'll at least show you the big paintings I'm working on, but can we see the apron? I think I can get the apron out. Okay. I'm not hooked to anything here. Yeah, but Ellen, it's full of laundry right now, ski clothes, like everything. Okay, so there's my reference and my painting that I need to do, phone cases and beach towels. How fun. And that's my very simple palette. All right, how am I going to show you this without you seeing how messy my studio is? So there's my art desk, and over here is where I do acrylics. So I'm painting the sides of some of my panels right now, ones that I've either sold or things that I have a couple that I've donated that I need to get ready too. And so here are my big paintings. That one's probably about halfway finished, and that one is close to finished, I think. And that's got some of that fun glow in there that are appealing about studio tours. Yeah, well, good morning, Dawn. If I knew I was doing this, I would have cleaned up a little bit more. So you'll see all my mess. But there's panels I'm getting ready to paint. That's a commission painting back there. that I need to photograph and then get that to, I take it into a gallery to have it framed. Now here's the desk where I spend my time working on computer stuff. And, oh, that's upside down, but I absolutely love this. I've done smaller ones. That's a great big painting. And then that's the one you saw behind me before. I love all that. Like that has all those transparent kind of glazes in it. It's so pretty. There's some more paintings. And I have stuff all over the floor because I was organizing. So only an artist would think that that looks like heaven, right? Now let me see. I'm looking to see if I can find the aprons. Oh yeah, here they are. Here they are. I hope I don't get paint on them. I'll just use the one with the paint on it, right? All right, that's my trash can. I use like the little tin trash can. All right, I'll put this in here and turn it around so I can show you my aprons. Okay, get them out of here. Aprons. These are for my workshop. So if anyone's coming to Kennett Square, this will be your little gift. But they're really pretty. So they're ranunculus on there. If I knew we were painting peonies, I should have put peonies on the aprons. But they really turned out nice. Although they don't have pockets. I'll have to look at the ones that Allie told me about. Full of life and passion. It certainly is full of life and passion, and it's a mess, but that's okay. It's my happy mess for sure. It is. I love being here. So, I hope you enjoyed that. What color are you using to paint the sides of your acrylic painting? Gold. Oh, acrylic paintings? I don't have, I mean, I use gold acrylic paint on the side of my oil paintings. Yeah, the apron's fun, right? J'adore. Love that. So inspiring. Loved it. So I hope you enjoyed the studio tour. Next time I'll clean up before you come. I wouldn't want to wear it, afraid of getting paint on. Oh, but that's all the fun. Like my gray ones. Well, I had my old gray apron. I wore it so much that I wore holes in it. So now I've moved on to another one, and it's not nearly as full of paint as others. But anyway, so thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I will post this video up on YouTube for you to watch later if you want to. And I'll put it on my website too. And if you want to come, if you have any questions, if you want to come to the workshop at Square Pear Gallery next weekend, and you have any questions, let me know. And all that information is in the link in my bio here on Instagram, and it's all on my website. So thanks for coming. It was very fun, and I will see you all again next week. Goodbye. Have a great day.